Well, if they buy me some new fabric, I could probably make a smaller model, but until then, I guess I'm just in Shit's Creek without a paddle. They really need to give me a larger budget. No, not it. Oh! I almost forgot about you. How are you doing today?
Hi.
Maybe if I moved its coils around a little more, it'd be more responsive in a quicker time. But then I need to get a new microphone to pick it up. Okay. And how are you doing today, Poppy?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Hard at work. See, they stopped giving me money to, well, upgrade you, so I had to move on to my next project. Sad but true. Seems like people are growing weary of you. So they put me on the task of building a new toy, and I think I've done it. They've even, I hear, pulled out all the stops for it. They're doing so much. I hear they're doing radio shows, they're bringing a bunch of kids in on a bus, so hopefully it all goes well. I need to stop talking to the toys. You know, it is weird. I made you so every kid didn't have to be alone. Even when their parents were away or they didn't have time or when no one was around, they would still have you. I guess you'll never understand that. Just a toy. Would you like to play, Poppy?
Yes, I would like to play.
Later tonight, I have a little more work to do. I hear they were starting building on some schematics I've put together. So if everything's going well, that means maybe I can get those parts for you after all. If I do it right, maybe I can actually get that motherboard I've been looking for. If only NASA would let me have it. You're not supposed to be in there.
Oh, no, I am. I was supposed to clean the hallway. Like, everything.
Then you're not supposed to be in that room.
It's the hallway.
You're not supposed to be in there.
I mean, it was on my plan, on my duty plan, so...
You've been talking to the wrong person, because that's the hallway I use to get to my office, and I don't like things to be touched. I like it the way it is. Don't touch it.
Okay. Sorry.
It's okay. They did do it. Those sons of bitches. It's only been a day. Oh. Leo, was it?
Yeah.
It looks like your idea turned out. They really liked the name.
Oh. That's good to know.
Yeah, you should have went and pitched it. It would have been a little extra money in your pocket, but I guess you don't like recognition for good work. Probably why you're cleaning the hallway.
Listen, it was on my plan. I don't know.
It's my hallway. But
okay,
none of the matter. They have tasked me with making a model smaller than it with no money or budget. But they like the idea, and they think it's a good idea for a toy. They don't like that it doesn't speak like Poppy, but there's not much I can do about that without the money to give him a voice box. And that's not even paying someone to do the voice, someone to record it, someone to manufacture it. And we need it for all of them. And going by the demand of the toy, oh, if it was like Poppy when we sold out, the people went crazy. We'd have to manufacture at least 1 million of them. Am I kidding? I don't know. A part of me wants to think that the toy is going to do really well. But there's a part of me that doesn't think that it can outshine what I've already done. It's really simple in comparison.
Well, glad to see that They like the name and the toy itself. Well,
I'm glad when I present you with my fears, you reply with your own satisfaction. It really makes my day go better.
I'm glad to hear that.
Thank you. Nonetheless, they denied me the resources to make him a skeleton or give him those eyes in the back of his, well, these front ones. I had an idea to put the cameras in the back of his eyes, but they said it would be too expensive to manufacture at the moment. They said if the toy did well, I could make a prototype like I did with Poppy. But until then, I guess he just has to be lifeless. I'd always like to think that the imagination of the children bring them to life. You know? I always loved toys growing up. It always took me out of every situation. I'd set my army men up and let them fight well, it doesn't matter. Sorry to bother you. You may continue your work as long as it's not in the hallway.
Oh, sure. I need to clean the rest of this hallway, though. Am I allowed to clean this hallway? Right here.
I wouldn't see why it would matter. It's an open hallway.
Okay. Just making sure.
Who turned the machine on?
The
machine, it was off. Who turned it on?
I don't know. I wasn't in that room yet.
Weird.
I'm cleaning the hallway first, and then I'm cleaning that room, and then the new main room.
I never liked these machines. Even though I had to design them, they always look at me. You want to see something?
Sure.
Well, a long time ago, when our #1 toy was selling, they actually did give me the resources to make it a little more active with the parts that I asked for, even though they never give me the money I'd like. This is the first Poppy model ever, more advanced than the other ones on the market. Why, those can just, you can, like, they can respond to basic commands and reply to you and learn your name. This one could hold a conversation with you like it's nothing. Well, kind of. It's a bit slow.
Oh.
You can ask it something. Go ahead.
Hello, Poppy. How's your day?
Oh, my day's well. How's yours?
Oh.
Yes.
That's really cool.
Unique.
My day's been great. Thank you.
No problem.
See, the way it works is it's kind of hard to understand, but it runs a formula in its head about the conversations and builds on them. So when it was talking to me or you or anybody in the office, it can build and learn. It can even remember everyone's name. If you tell it your name, it'll remember it.
Okay. Poppy?
Yes?
I'm Leo, and nice to meet you.
Oh, that's a nice name. I'm Poppy.
Thank you. It's really amazing.
Yes, unfortunately they only gave me enough money to make its head be able to move and its eyes be functional. Without it, it's just a motionless doll. With the right money, it could temporarily walk, but not for long. You see, I can't find enough of all of a battery source to be able to hold it, and they won't give me enough money to do so I guess it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
They're very unique, though. I see them sometimes searching and looking, always staring at different things. They get upset when their batteries are low, and they get upset when they feel the presence of the people in the room in a bad behavior. I've had my boss walk in, chewing me out, and the doll responds. It doesn't like aggression, but it can be. It's interesting, fascinating. What separates us from the robots? Don't you think it's funny how your brain is just neurons snapping in position? People would say it's more muscle memory than it is actual free will. Do you consider yourself a robot?
I don't think I am. I don't know.
Well, you're just a robot with flesh and bones who's able to respond in real time and be able to process things like subjective emotions that could be based down to the chemical level. See, I try to replicate it, but they say it's no need to replicate such advanced thinking for a doll for children. But they don't understand children are very complicated. At a young age, are so impressionable. They want to sell them things, they want the marketing to be there, but if we're not putting out product to make them change, then why would they want it? Kids want to be challenged. They don't want to be smothered with hugs and kisses. But the way they see it, Huggy would be the next best thing. Something non-threatening, something marketable, something huggable. While I do love him, the simplicity of him makes me sick.
Hmm.
Well, maybe your synapses don't work as fast as mine. You seem having trouble to hold simple conversation. Do you have a good relationship with your mother?
It's complicated.
Isn't it for everybody? But nonetheless, I'm happy to see they've given Huggy his own stage. I tried to go for the buggy, but they did not like it. Went for the Wuggy.
Ah.
So hopefully within the next week we'll have a prototype sent out and have it mass produced. But I guess you're looking at prototype 1.
Huh.
Yeah, and I hear the owner of the place wants to do some dialogue for the kids coming in. Something about when the company was founded and how the toys are made and yada yada yada.
I see.
But I'm glad you're interested. If you ever want to see me take apart Poppy, you're always welcome to join for playtime.
You're going to take her apart?
Every day.
Oh.
To advance is to look over your own mistakes. Since I am human, their build has mistakes and can always be perfected, just like Huggy. Even though I wish I had the budget to make him exactly the way I want, I know it won't come until we have the resources to do so, and that would have to be a toy more popular than the one I've already sold. And if I don't create another one, well, I don't know how much longer they'll keep me here. Anyway, I don't know why I'm bothering you with it. Continue on your janitor work.
Oh, okay. Well, you have,
Say
fun with
bye
Poppy.
to Leo, Poppy.
Bye-bye.
Hi, Poppy.
What an interesting fellow.
Yes,
Do you like him?
seems fine.
Would you mind if he joined us for playtime?
Yes.
Yes, and you would mind, or yes, if you would like him to join?
I'd like him to join.
I will go fetch him. Hello.
Yes.
They would like you
You
to
scare
join,
me.
but you would need a toy of yourself, and you can't borrow one of mine. So you would need to make yourself a toy. I suggest the robot.
Okay. I mean, sure. I guess I can continue the work later.
More important things will be happening. They will understand.
Okay.
You know, Huggy, if I ripped out the voice box of another toy, I could probably give you one too. Wouldn't that be fun?